Alright, and here is part 2 of the Tour of New Trismus. You just follow this road up here. It leads to the ore and timber. Now right here is the pad that you come to when you teleport to New Trismus from other locations. And there is the portal that leads to Genavia Island, Kian, and it leads to Spirit Isle, which is the island that Nakas appear on when they first start the game. And if we follow this path, past these trees, there should be a hill up here. So we're just gonna follow the path. Yay, bird noises. Alright, this path right here, as the sign says, it says ore mining, which is true, because up this path, as you can see, is the copper and tin veins, which can be used to craft bronze bars. If we follow this, there are 2 smelters right here, which is what you use to make the bronze bars. And then there's also an anvil back there, 2 of them. Those can be used to craft weapons or dragon scales, depending on whether or not you're a Naka or a dragon. I'm going to use this little hill right here. Whee! Right over here, as you can see all the trees, Nakas use those for wood. Right here is a building that Nakas use to craft stuff out of that wood. And as for this path right here, there are treants over there that are a weak level for hatchlings to fight. There's a windmill right there, and that path in front of me that leads around that little hill right there goes right to the sandstone. But I've already shown you that, so there's no need for me to fly over there. Now I'm just going to fly back to the town. Ooh, and we are back in the town of New Trismus. And if we follow this path here, as the sign says, it leads to monsters. There's that NPC again. A random hatchling. There are wild roulettes here in this field that hatchlings can fight when they first come here to New Trismus. Those are good to fight up until you're about level 5, and then you follow this path, because a little ways up here are some other creatures to fight. Is that a random sliding roulette? Okay, that's random. Wow, oh my god, it looks so funny. It stopped sliding! Oh my god. The goulettes are crazy today. Wow. Anyway, following this path. Let's see. Now, these creatures here, these tiny grass beetles, those are level 4. And those are pretty good to fight up until you're level 6. And if I come back over here, this little rocky area next to me, you can actually get up there as a hatchling. And you can also get up there as a Naka. So I'm just going to follow the little side here till we get to the open path. Now, all you've got to do is just come up this little hill, like this, and then you just slide up this little area, like a boss. Now, this little area right here is tricky, because as you can see, there's a little gap here. For me, I can just fly over it, but for hatchlings, you have to jump and then sort of glide over it. As for Nakas, you gotta come right here to this little short spot and jump up here. So then you just follow this, and then for this little spot here, you come over here, and you go up this way, and then you crisscross and come up this way. And you just come over here, come over this little edge. Up here on this little hill are goulettes that are level 5 and 6. These are good to fight up until you're about level 7 or 8. 7 preferably. And there's also skeletons up there, level 6. And I'm going to fly back down here and get on the path. This path here leads to some other creatures that are level 8 that are good. Oh my god, is that a sliding grass beetle? What is up with the mobs today? Wow. Anyway, the creatures up here are level 8, and those are good to fight up until you're level 9 or 10. They're wolves, see? Pretty easy creatures to defeat for being level 8. Small brown wolf, see? Woo! That was fun. And if we follow this path here, well, there's some undead up there on that hill. And if we follow this path, there's some more wolves. That little camp there in front of me is where the skeletons are. Well, a couple of them, I think, if I remember right. Let's see. Nope, that's not the camp. It's a different one. This nice little cave right here that the wolves spawn by. You know what? Come here, little wolfie. I'm gonna murder you. Mwahahaha. Die. Ooh, that was fun. Ah! Woohoo! So we just follow this path down here. That little stone area in front of me. Right near that are some undead. One of which is a pretty high level if you're a low level Hatchie, around level 8. But that undead will kill you if you're a Hatchie, so you've got to watch out for him. Don't know where he's at. Must not have spawned. Or maybe I'm just having a little lag. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna fly back to the town. Or rather, back to that little split in the road